This is not what you usually expect to see on a North London council estate on a Friday night. But these youngsters like to spend their evenings learning how to do parkour. Indoor and outdoor classes are held in London every week. These trackers, as they're known in the parkour world, are taught different moves in a sports centre like this. Dan Edwards has been teaching the sport for about 3 years.
Parkour freerunning is an art of movement based on using just your body, your physical capabilities to get from one point to another. So it's really a way of thinking, a way of training, a way of thinking about your environment and your position in your environment. And being a functional individual, really being complete mentally, physically, with a strong spirit, the ability to push yourself, find a challenge and overcome it. So there's a lot to it. It's not just sort of jumping around or jumping off walls or anything. It's a very complete physical and mental discipline.
The adrenaline-pumping sport requires a lot of courage and strength, and it's a lot harder than it looks. Practicing outside can be dangerous, but it is supposed to make you more in tune with your body, and it's certainly become popular amongst youngsters.
Hi, I'm Jonathan. I've been doing parkour for about 3 years or so.
Parkour is all about self-improvement. You define your own set of rules. You kind of create the sport for yourself, as it were. Parkour is a lot less about competitions. I mean, there aren't actually any standing parkour competitions at the moment. I think the goal for me would be to reach a kind of a perfection of movement, as it were, which sounds really arty and it's quite inachievable. But just to be so kind of understanding of your own body that you move fluidly. I mean, it's just kind of the ultimate goal, really, is to be as fluid and beautiful as possible.
Although it looks difficult and dangerous, we could soon be seeing parkour taught in schools across the country. Westminster Council were first to introduce the sport to youngsters in London.
When we first started piloting parkour on our Eugene programme, which is an early intervention programme for young people aged 8 to 13, and it works on the Positive Futures programme. We introduced parkour onto that programme during the summer of 2006, and it had a dramatic effect. So it helped reduce crime to a 69% reduction in youth crime.
You've currently introduced the scheme in schools around London. How do you think that went?
We've done a number of initiatives with the Youth Sport Trust around developing teachers' training aids and also teacher certification to train teachers to be able to teach basic elements of parkour. If it's going to get young people interested and motivated about getting involved in sport and physical activity again, it can only be good.
Right hand, left foot, up to...
I wasn't brave enough to try parkour outside, but I thought I'd get my gym kit on and give it a go indoors.
So you want to go... Yeah, and then that foot...
Obviously, I haven't found my forte. It's a lot tougher than it looks, and I think I'll leave it up to the professionals. Govinda Gill, BBC London News.